Thoracic bench pry. We're gonna need a barbell that's set up in a rack at about bench press height. And then we're gonna need a bench that is parallel with the bar. Now, you're gonna find a good distance when you get into this exercise, like as to where you should have the bench. But I have mine maybe about 6 inches, 6 to 12 inches away from the bar. Now, one thing I need to make very clear before getting into the details of this movement, make sure that the bar feels secure. You don't want to feel like the bar is going to fall off, and you definitely don't want to let that happen. So if you need to, secure it to the rig with a band, or just make sure you're doing it in a way that feels safe. So you could even kind of set the bar up on the other side of the bench, or on the other side of the rig if that feels safer. So next, to start, we're going to put our thoracic spine right on the edge of this bench here. So right below the shoulder blades, I'm going to rest it against the corner of this bench. And then I'm going to go ahead and at shoulder width, I'm going to grab the barbell overhead. So for me, my pinkies are kind of right at the edge of the knurling here. If you don't have that, just focus on shoulder width. So we're just going straight overhead. Next, locking out the arms overhead and kind of folding the wrists down to make sure that we're really not kind of compensating through the elbows or the wrists. You want to make sure that the thoracic is getting all the range of motion here. So folding the wrists up, take a deep breath in, straighten out your legs. On your exhale, drop your hips down towards the floor and let that bench pull you into deep thoracic extension. And we're just going to sit here and hold for the programmed amount of time. So now I'm just kind of letting my lats open up. I'm opening up my pecs. I'm feeling a nice deep stretch through my thoracic spine and deep extension. And I'm really focused on just breathing into this position. So trying to get as comfortable here as I possibly can for the programmed amount of time. The ultimate intensity is going to be here with your head poked through. And we want to kind of avoid shrugging of the scaps, kind of keep that chest pointed outward. So you're kind of pulling the shoulder blades into the back pocket for a nice deep stretch.